Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Muse fixture. This is the 21064. So not only can this be on the ceiling as a semi-flush, but it can be on the wall as a sconce. So it's actually got a lot of utility going on. Let's jump into some of the details about it. So this is 30.5 inches in diameter. The piece of glass itself is about 9 inches in diameter. All of that work around it, that kind of playful sculpture, is going to get lit up by this whole thing. It's really an interesting fixture. Projection coming out from the wall, if you're using it as a sconce, is only 4.2 inches. So you can get by this pretty easily if you want to use it in applications like in a hallway or a stairway or someplace like that. Coming down from the ceiling, same deal, only 4.2 inches. So it makes it pretty flush, even though it's technically a semi-flush. 16.7 pounds all in. It's going to hang from your 4-inch junction box, and I want to show you a little bit more information about this, and how we're going to do it is to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, which is going to be the beautiful piece of glass. Hubbardton Forge makes this, or has this made for them by these glass masters. This is kind of like slump glass, where you actually have like a puddle of glass. All of these little broken sharp pieces get put on top of it, goes into a kiln. That all gets kind of baked off more or less, and all the little hard edges go away, the sharp edges, and it looks a lot like rock crystal or rock candy. Very cool. Okay, so getting back to this again, 5-inch diameter of the back plate. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. So you can see a lot of good details about it when you're looking at these install sheets, because they're good line drawings, schematic drawings of the inside of this and how it all goes together. Always take advantage of that. Another really cool thing about this fixture is you can choose the color temperature of the light. When we talk in these videos about Hubbardton Forge and we talk about LEDs, we talk about the color of the light coming out of LEDs. So 2700 Kelvin, that's like a warm sunset. You can call it that, or almost like you took a halogen bulb and you dimmed it down. It's going to be that kind of warmth. Way on the other side, and that's 2700 Kelvin. Way on the other side of that is going to be 4000 Kelvin. That's a bluish white light, like an overcast day, convenience store. Not something I'm crazy about, but it's got applications for sure. In the middle of all this is going to be 3000 Kelvin. That's going to be warm white, soft white. That's the light coming down from this LED onto this desk. That kind of mimics an incandescent bulb that we like to use all over our showroom. So in this fixture, during your installation, you're going to be able to toggle a little switch, and you can put it at 2700 Kelvin, you could put it at 3000 Kelvin, you could put it at 4000 Kelvin. If you're not sure about if you like that, you can try it out. If you want to switch over to something else, you just go back up and just toggle that switch again, and you can kind of go back and forth. This is going to be using 17 watts of electricity, which is pretty good. It's going to give you 1080 lumens, and it's the equivalent of a 75 watt bulb, which is quite a bit of light. Some people may use this in bathrooms, either on the ceiling or on the wall. 75 watts on two sides, one on each side of a mirror, to me would be pretty good, especially if up in the ceiling, because a lot of us are used to 60 watt bulbs growing up, so 75 watt is going to give you a bit more than that. And it's also a dimmable fixture, so when you're talking to your installer, make sure they know it is dimmable and they need to put the correct switch on the wall. If you want to see what this is going to look like in your application, in your project, you can send images of your room to us, and we use our powerful AI tools to take this fixture, put it into that room, send that image back to you so you can see a rendering of what this is going to look like. It does not cost you a cent. It takes us just a few minutes to do. A lot of people love to see the fixtures in the room before they buy them. Great opportunity for you to do that. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.